Belmont, I'm tired of you and your slacker attitude. You need to rethink your priorities and start living in the real world. I can't believe you got fired over your stupid little gaming habit.
Gaming isn't stupid. It teaches us to be motivated and how to be resilient in the face of failure, and you aren't taking me seriously, are you? I was hoping to save up to get away for a while. You know, go on a vacation. A real adventure. Maybe my boss is right. Maybe I should be doing something more important with my life. You know how much work it's gonna take to do what you're thinking of? It's not worth it. Whoa, whoa! Oh, sweet! Not every day you find a massive sword just lying around.
That sword, where did you find it?
Oh, it was just lying on the ground.
Come, it's not safe for us here. See if you can get into the car.
Son of a bitch, what are we gonna tell the Emperor?
This is crazy. The things I could only ever do in video games, I can do for real here.
Welcome to Pennsylvania.
Well, what is this place? You've got floating platforms and gigantic stone arcade cabinets and pixelated clouds and...
Come, we should regroup with my party at Frame Rate Falls.
Yeah, we better do that.
I've never seen anyone handle Daigo's weapon as well as you.
Oh, thanks. Wait, who is Daigo?
The leader of my people. He was a great and noble warrior. He devoted his life to protecting our homeland from the dangers of the outside world, until that fateful battle against the owners and kill screen.
Okay, stop right there. No offense, but your stories are a little on the long-winded side. And it's probably not a good idea for me to nod off while driving, you know?
I understand. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Liv will fill you in once we get to our base. Just continue on the road here. This base functions as a center of operations for the Resistance. It was built to accommodate those who were forced from their homes during the war.
Big one.
Exactly.
Mia, you've returned!
Yes, and I have wonderful news. This is Rob, and he's come to help us.
Yeah, totally. Whatever.
Rob has shown incredible combative skill despite his apparent physical deficiencies, and his expertise with the Narpus sword encourages my long-standing belief that we may... Excuse me, I believe I've said too much. Rob, I must speak with our leaders. Make yourself at home.
Oh, okay. I'll be right here.
Is that really the Narpus sword?
Yeah, it is. At least that's what she tells me. Don't worry, I know how to use it. Well, it's been nice talking to you guys.
That's what happened, Colonel Wright. I don't believe I would have returned were it not for the selfless heroism of this brave boy.
Man, I'm 22.
Let me get this straight. You show up out of nowhere, steal an enemy vehicle, and manage to save Mia from an Animon attack? You?
Hey, I know I don't look like much.
You got that right, pal. Look at those puny little arms you got there, and those ridiculously huge glasses. Yeah, he's a real killer, this one.
He saved my life, Stevie.
I'm wondering how a runt like him even managed to pull that off. He could be an enemy spy for all you know.
You think so? He certainly doesn't seem very dangerous.
Or all that smart, really.
Whoa, hold on a sec. Look, I have no idea what's going on around here, but ever since I showed up, I've been able to do things I could never do back home. So if there's gonna be a problem, I'd be very interested in taking down a few bullies who have a problem with the R-Man.
Huh, he's got quite the nerve, this kid.
There's no need for confrontation. I believe him, and I know if Jade were here, she'd believe me too.
You're talking about the prophecy, aren't you? I thought you would have had enough of that nonsense.
Oh, for the love of... There's a prophecy now? That's it. Can somebody please tell me what's going on?
This is but one of the legends of which the people speak. Thousands of years ago, the world was primitive and chaotic. Wild beasts and disasters ravaged the land so harshly that there were no natural forms or sounds. The people of the world could only form tribes to nurture what little they had in a desperate effort to survive. But survive they did, and their perseverance was rewarded with the discovery of extra life. A liquid from the very core of the world, extra life could be harnessed into a near unlimited energy source. but it also had the remarkable ability to resurrect the deceased from accidental or unjust ends. And so it was, armed with an eternal fuel for invention and free from the fear of death and uncertainty, the tribes flourished and prospered for ages. All was fair and just in our world, until the day Killscreen attacked. Leader of the reclusive Owners tribe, Emperor Killscreen consolidated his power until it was so advanced he considered it an affront for anything less to exist in the same world. And so he declared war on the rest of Pennsylvania. The opposition fought valiantly, but Killscreen was quick to conquer and find allies, both human and inhuman.
For tireless decades, we have battled against Killscreen and his war machine. But only the 3 tribes of Cliff, Stevie, and Tim make up the last of our resistance.
It's a lost cause, if you ask me. Without Daigo's troops, we don't have the manpower to put up a decent fight.
But if we could convince the people of Flower Star to join our cause... Is something funny?
Oh, yeah. You guys were saying something about a prophecy before?
An ancient legend tells of a person from another world, chosen by destiny, who would defend our land and unite the people.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? That's like the plot to every video game ever. It's so cliche. Next you're gonna be telling me there's a mystical artifact that was broken into pieces.
Well, actually...
Oh man, I get it now. I know why I'm so awesome here. This is a video game. This whole world is based on video games. It makes sense now. Well, some sense.
You think the plight of our people is all a game?
That's just the sort of thing someone always says, too. Look, you're having trouble recruiting dudes from Flower Star? Leave it to the guy who's good at video games. I'll take care of everything.
What? You? All on your own?
Yeah, chances are they have some quest or objective they need someone to take care of first.
You idiot, do you really think you know how things work around here?
Oh, relax, man. Now that I've joined your team, your war's gonna be over in no time.
We're lucky you weren't followed here. Now you're running off on some harebrained scheme with no idea where to go? I won't have you jeopardizing our mission again.
It's okay, I'll go with him. I know the quickest route to the Flower Star village.
Awesome! And hey, if you get kidnapped and taken to an enemy castle, it'll just be another awesome quest for me to do. Alright, let's go.
I'm surprised you let him get away with telling you off like that.
If he wants to go ahead and get himself killed, that's fine with me. Kids aren't supposed to be in the war room anyway.
What if he pulls it off?
Then I'll do a barrel roll.
Well, I'm still waiting for an answer.
It wasn't our fault. We had the girl right where we wanted her, but then this guy came out of nowhere and...
A guy?
Yeah, you know, it's just some kid.
You're chalking up your failure to the chance arrival of some brat? Which way did they go?
Oh, please, Emperor Killscreen, have mercy.
Well, I'm in a good mood. I'll make this quick.
Emperor, my man, they told me you were coming down to investigate this whole situation. Yeah, those my guys? Real sorry about that. Usually they're more reliable.
They were tracking a girl who could lead us to the Resistance, but they said she was rescued by a young man.
Guess chivalry ain't dead after all.
For all we know, her rescuer could have been the one we're looking for. This spot is close to where the anomaly was detected this morning.
Look, Your Highness, I'm honored that you decided to join us today, but I can handle this.
That's what you always say when you screw up. Perhaps if you spent more time on your assignments, we wouldn't have this problem.
Hey, whoa! Cut me some slack. I got the biggest city in Pennsylvania to run. A city housing all your loyal slaves, by the way.
They're not slaves. They're converts.
They're slaves. I'm just keeping them too distracted to realize it. Hey, I mean no disrespect, but those 3 were the only people who knew what these guys looked like, or even if they left together. You have to admit there's no way of knowing where they are.
My lord, we found something.
Oh, mother brain, my head hurts.
I stand corrected.
We should reach Flower Star in a few hours. I do hope you can get the people there to help us.
No sweat. I bet I even do it on the first try.
You're a very confident person, Rob.
Well, I am the chosen one, right?
Of course you are.
You know, I still can't get over how everything looks and feels so real here.
Why wouldn't it be real?
Because things work very differently where I come from. Back home, I don't get to fight monsters or fulfill any prophecies.
It sounds very peaceful.
Oh, it's so boring. I mean, this place kicks ass.
You understand we're at war, right?
Yeah, I guess. So tell me about your army. What's with the rocker dude?
Well, he may not look it, but Stevie is an idol to his people. Wild, energetic men and women who live for the power of music. Conversely, Tim commands scores of strong champions that value tradition and teamwork.
Really? It looked like a bunch of jocks to me. What about Cliff?
Cliff? Well, he's a brilliant tactician, an amazing hand-to-hand combatant, and, well, he's very handsome.
Big deal. I could be handsome if I wanted to. So it's just the three of them leading the fight against the owners?
Well, before we had the help of Daigo and the rest of my kind. But without a strong leader, my people have lost the will to fight.
You haven't.
Thank you for noticing.
What is this? We want these guys to help us?
The fungi are a non-violent people, but their control over the largest wellspring of extra life would make them valuable allies.
Yeah, I guess I can see that being useful. So what's the problem? Why haven't they joined the fight?
Well, we've never been able to ask them.
Ah, because their town is so remote, right?
No. Excuse me, could you repeat that? I am Mia. This is Rob. We're from the Resistance in Framerate Falls. See? They speak a language so ancient nobody can speak it.
Okay, I see the problem. Check this out. Ahem. Yap, 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 yap. Yap, 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 yap. Yap, 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 yap.
Rob, is everything okay?
Oh yeah, it's all good. Yap, 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 yap. Yap, 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 yap. Okay, they said they'll help, but first I have to take care of something for them in the refinery.
Really? Oh, that's wonderful.
Hang tight, babe. I'll be done in a jiffy.
Did you just call me babe?
Uh...
Just hurry back.